Good morning. What a cold, crisp winter's morning it is this morning. Of course, it's the second day of December. Is it the second? Yeah, 2nd December. We're now 2 days into meteorological winter, and we continue with the very cold weather. You can see across the bottom of the screen there, we recorded minus 16.1 Celsius last night at Achnahanit. This was between Carbridge and Granton-on-Spey. Several spots in the Cairngorms got down to minus 14, minus 15 kind of figure. Very, very cold night last night. Severe frost where we have some snow cover. And we've had some fresh snow overnight as well further south through the central belt. Now you can see just on the screen there is the webcam. Georgia Square in Glasgow. You can see they've got some snow there for looks like the Christmas markets are going on. And there's been quite a bit of snow in some parts down across the central belt. Now, if I just show you some of the webcams in this part of the world, you can see snow there in Fife. You know, there's quite a few spots in that area. I've seen some snow. You can see there just to the south of Edinburgh as well. Some snow there in Linlithgow Canal. Look, interesting, nice shot that. And as I say, it's been a very cold night. Temperatures minus 16, as I just said. That map there shows you every single location in Scotland which recorded a frost last night. So we had frost all the way from the very northern tip of Shetland across the Western Isles, just South Uist, Barra, the Small Isles, Tiree, parts of Mull, as you can see, Isle of Jura, Colonsay, Arran, Kintyre, and just one or two spots, right along the coast, just escaped the frost. But there's actually fresh snow this morning on Arran as well. I noticed looking at some of the webcams, and Brodick had a covering of snow as well. So it's not that often we see snow down to sea level, especially quite early in the winter in these areas. But it just shows just how cold everything is. You can see there. Now the other map I'm going to show you here is the minimum temperatures last night. There's a lot of information on there, as you can see. Every single pointer basically is a weather station, or a temperature monitoring station, and you can see here all the spots recorded a frost. Now the light blue is 0 to minus 5. The dark blue is minus 5 to just under minus 10. You can see we've got a lot of them. Then you've got these purple ones, which are minus 10 and below. So we've minus 11 down in the borders, looking at Jedburgh, coming up into through the borders here, look into Lanarkshire, minus 10, minus 11 here, south of Edinburgh towards Peebles. Then we get up into the Highlands where it was really cold, minus 11 there, look at Blair Athol. But come further north through the Cairngorms, you can see here Braemar, minus 13. Come further north into Donside, with minus 15 last night at Rough Park, just outside Strathdon. Really, really cold one. Minus 14.5, but rounded, that's minus 15. As you can see, a lot of places seeing temperatures below minus 10 with minus 16. Just outside Carbridge there, minus 15.6, and that's a minus 16.1. Look at Achnahanit. Anybody wondering where Achnahanit is? There it is. This is Granton-on-Spey. This is Carbridge, where I am. This is Inverness here, so you can see that's where Achnahanit is, just in the northern part of the Cairngorms. Very cold frost bucket is that. And as you can see, all the way up to the north into Sutherland, look, minus 10 out in the Harwick Embrace, just outside Rogat, out toward Oikle Bridge, minus 10, and with some very low temperatures across the northern Western Isles, minus 5 on Lewis there, quite unusual this early in the year. Minus 7, minus 9 there, look, on Skye, just to the south of Portree. So yeah, it's been a very, very cold night, and it's going to be a very cold day as a result. We do have some patches of freezing fog lingering around. I think they'll be slow to clear today, and then come and go. And I think later in the day, as we start to see the sunset, certainly when we've got some snow cover, we'll start to see a low mist developing across the snow, and that'll thicken into freezing fog in some places as we go through the evening. Now, just looking back at the rainfall and snowfall radar, that's the area of snow, look, across Fife at the moment. That tracked eastwards through the central belt overnight. That's what's given the snow around Glasgow and through the central belt and some around Edinburgh. That's moving away. That'll drift away. We've still got further scattered showers, as you can see, some down towards Dumfries and Galloway. We've got some across Islay, Kintyre, across Arran, and scattered ones across the Western Isles, just grazing the north of Skye. Look, maybe just one or two might just clip the north and west coast of the Highlands and run into Orkney and Shetland as well. But for many places today, it's a fine day, lots of sunshine. You can see by the satellite picture, there's the cloud and the scattered showers, look, across the central belt in the south. Quite cloudy skies down here today. But further north, It's a lot of sunshine around. You can see, look, the scattered showers showing up on the satellite image just off the eastern side of the Western Isles, around the north coast, looking into the Northern Isles. So here, some scattered showers, a mix of rain, sleet, and snow. There's probably more likely to be sort of rain and sleet, I think, and hail across the Western Isles, but there's certainly the showers further south, and certainly inland there will be falling of snow. So for many places, as I say, it's a fine day, and it's going to be a very cold night tonight again. We'll still see one or two scattered showers affecting the Western Isles, Northern Isles, just close to this northwest coast. And we could see a few as well across Islay, Kintyre, Arran, maybe the Ayrshire coast, down into Dumfries and Galloway, maybe a few around the central belt. So these are the sort of areas where I've got the showers today and probably see the showers tonight as well. Now, again, a very cold night to come, a widespread hard frost, severe frost inland, where the skies remain clear across the Highlands. Moray and Aberdeenshire will see inland spots down below -10 again. I suspect we'll see another -15 or -16 across the snow-covered Cairngorms. So it's going to be a very, very cold night. And then through to tomorrow, really, very similar day to today. A scattering of wintry showers near the coast, maybe a few down towards the central belt and the south. But for many, it's another fine, very cold day with lots of sunshine, light winds, and some patches of freezing fog lingering around. And then as we go into tomorrow night, very much the same, really. It's going to be a very cold night, as severe frost from many places. But later in the night, we start to see a change. There's an area of low pressure which is going to be approaching into England. Now, if I just show you the chart here and just explain it a bit better. So that's where we are now. Now, I just want to show you, keep your eye on this low pressure here coming in from the Atlantic. You see, it's just sort of drifting in towards England, bringing heavy rain into England and strong winds. But what it does do, it freshens the wind across the eastern side. You can see, if I just change the chart just to show Scotland now, just so you can get a better picture. That's what happens. Look, Sunday night into Monday, we start to see these wintry showers across the east through tomorrow night, and then into Monday. So what that does, it means there's going to be more cloud across the east overnight and a freshening easterly wind. So that's going to lift the temperature. So I think it'll be the coldest part of the night. It'll be early in the night, I think, tomorrow night into Monday, because we'll see this easterly wind start freshening, which will lift the temperature. More cloud coming in, as you can see, scattered wintry showers, especially near the east coast, but some also along the north coast, the Northern Isles, maybe into Lewis as well. But it's mainly the eastern coast which will see these scattered wintry showers overnight into Monday. And then Monday itself, it's going to be a cold day. There's going to be quite a brisk east and northeasterly wind blowing, especially so along the east coast. It's going to feel really quite cold down the east coast of Aberdeenshire, down through Angus, Fife, through the central belt and the south. Look how close the isobars are. Very, really cold wind. We've also got a lot of cloud across the country, scattered showers towards the east. These are a mixture of rain and sleet and hail, but snow as they sort of edge further inland. The best of the sunshine on Monday across the western coast, Skye, the Western Isles, Mull, Tiree, Islay, Kintyre seeing the best of the sunshine on Monday. But another very cold day on Monday. Temperatures again struggling to get much above freezing for many. Maybe a little bit milder along these eastern coasts, because we've just got this something a bit milder air just trying to edge in from the east. And then as we go into the rest of the week, you can see that's Tuesday's chart. The low pressure brings the wind and the showers towards the east, moves away, look, on Tuesday. So we've got a week ridge of high pressure building in. So we're back to settled, cold, sunny, very frosty weather on Tuesday. As you can see, one or two scattered showers near the east coast, maybe some for the Northern Isles, but generally speaking, it's a fine day on Tuesday, plenty of sunshine around. And then Tuesday night, another very cold night, clear skies for many, temperatures plummeting. We'll be looking at -10s and lower again inland for some places. And then Wednesday at this stage looks like a good day, very cold start, a really severe frost inland, some fog patches as well. So a good day to come on Wednesday. But then you can see later in the day on Wednesday, we start to bring in a change towards the west. We've got a strengthening southeasterly wind along the west coast. You can see how close the isobars are. So the southeast wind will pick up. It'll feel bitterly cold in that wind, I suspect, on Wednesday. We'll start to see cloud edging in from the west as we go through the day. And you can see what happens then Wednesday night. We start to see some patchy rain across the west coast, just bits and pieces, and a few showers towards the east. But it's not until overnight and early into Thursday, look, we start to see the main band of rain start edging into the west. And you can see by the pink colours, that starts turning to snow as it moves across onto the mainland where the air is much colder. And then through the day on Thursday, this band of rain, sleet and snow moves east. You can see, look, readily turns to snow. I think there could be some quite heavy snow for a time through Thursday as this band of weather moves eastwards. But as you can see, It moves through fairly quick. That's the position I expected at noon. Now, this is a long way off. We're talking Thursday, so it's still a long way off. The timings will change. This may come through overnight. It may come through later in the day. It's difficult to say exactly when, but at some point between Wednesday and late Thursday, we'll bring a band of rain, sleet, and snow and strong to gale force southeasterly winds in from the west across the whole country. So this is the picture expected right now for Thursday lunchtime. Sorry, this system moves through. As you can see, it goes through fairly quick. Some quite heavy snowfall, I suspect, especially over higher ground, but some snow to low levels. Then by the end of the day, that moves through. So by evening time, look, you can see it's moved through. It's still wet across the far east and the Northern Isles. But what happens when that goes through? We bring in a very different air mass. So if I bring you the temperature profile, you can see this is what we've got just now. Look, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It's very cold, as you can see. But just notice on Wednesday, you see the green starting to appear across the extreme west of the image. Look across Northern Ireland, and then through Thursday as that rain, sleet, and snow moves eastwards. That's the boundary between the cold and the milder air. So you can see, look, by the end of Thursday into Friday, as that system's gone through, we're all into the greens, which is a milder air. And then as we go through the weekend, look, we generally keep the milder air in place, but you can just see, look, just to the north, the cold air is just lurking. Now, if I bring the chart up and show the whole of Europe, you can see that's what we've got just now. We've got this very cold air, but you can see through the week, look, the pinks and the blues get pushed away to the north by these deep areas of low pressure across the west, and the greens, the milder air coming in. But you just notice, look, by Saturday, that cold air is still very, very close. It's still really across Orkney and Shetland, you can see. It's still quite cold. It wouldn't take much of a shift in that position of that low pressure. If that low pressure system ends up being further south, that colder air will stay in place, certainly further north. But also, if that low pressure is further north, it means a milder air also goes further north as well. So it's just very difficult at this moment in time just to pinpoint exactly where that low will be. But I think the general opinion is certainly by the end of next week, it will have turned milder with Atlantic weather systems, as you can see, look, coming in from the west. So it's, generally cold start to the week, but as I say, by the time we get through to the end of the week, things will be turning milder. But we'll see a spell of snow, I think, across the country before that happens sometime late Wednesday and through the course of Thursday. So keep an eye on the updates. I'll be updating you on that. Of course, it's quite an important thing. It could cause some problems for quite a few people out on Thursday, so I'll keep you updated. Just got to say thanks to everybody who's liked and subscribed to my YouTube channel, which I've set up. These videos, live videos, are also going onto YouTube as I'm doing them. It's on YouTube now. It's a big help for me if you can just nip over to YouTube, search for Highlands and Islands weather. You'll see my logo, the logo which you're all familiar with. This one here. That's it. That's my logo. You'll see the logo. Just click on it. If you can just click like and click subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything. You just like in the page. But more people who like and subscribe to the page, and also people who watch you, please watch the videos as well. Like, comment on the videos and watch them, please, because it really helps me. I can get a bit of income, well, small amount of income from YouTube for the people who watch the videos. That helps me towards keeping all the weather stations running, and also all the software and everything, which costs money. For me to bring these videos, I've got to pay for the software. The weather stations all cost money. So any way I can get some of that funding back to cover my costs is great. So you can do that for me by just liking and subscribing to the YouTube channel and just commenting on the videos. And that's a real big help. So that's great. Thanks for that. Okay, well, that's it for me. I'm going to need to go and get some wood in for the fire. It's pretty cold here. It's showing my weather station here, still reading -10 outside. But it's a beautiful sunny day here in Carbridge. I just hope it's the same where you are. Bye for now.